So let's start at the beginning. So I walk out of a somewhat hostile dance recital. We joke about dance moms. This wasn't really dance moms. This is more what I call people from a coven of this agreed upon kind of gang that some women, even middle-aged women, come together over this shared enemy, and I'm the enemy. So I was getting stares from across the auditorium and glares as I walked through the halls by a couple of these women. So I knew, this is less than fun, but I'm going to focus on my daughter and my girlfriend's daughter and all the daughters and sons who were up there on stage. Had a great time. Fast forward, came out to my car and found that it had been vandalized. Now, I'm not talking like a little key scratch, somebody bumped into it or something. I'm talking someone went around it at least 3 times is what we were calculating by looking at it, with something really sharp, probably not a key, probably a screwdriver. Now, my first thought as I walked up to this, I shouldn't even say thought, feeling as I walked up to this was just devastation for me and for my kids who had to end what would have been a glorious celebratory day. We were going to dinner, we were going to go to ice cream with that. And seeing that, like this, just feeling the hatred and the disdain and the violence of it was just jarring for me. And I got action oriented, which is what I do. And I went and, got some witnesses and started figuring out about the videotaping and called the police, sent my kids off with their friends so that I could handle this by myself. And I cried like a baby. Cried like a baby to the point where I was sobbing and couldn't speak clearly to talk to the police officer or anybody else. And I realized upon reflection that I was doing exactly what I tell all of you, all of my clients not to do, which is I ingested the poison. I took someone else's crazy, which this clearly was insanity, and I drank it. I drank the potion, and I took it in, and I made it me. And my very wise friend, and you know who you are, when I called them sobbing, she said to me, I know you, B. I know what you're going to do. You're going to take this and you're going to try to incorporate it somehow, and you're going to keep replaying it over and over again until you can make sense of it. I'm like, I think you know me or something. So that was a challenge, and I took it, which meant that for the rest of the evening, I tried to make jokes out of it. I had my moments with it, which she gave me permission to do, thank you, and got upset about it and sad that there was so much hatred in the world in general, let alone directed at me specifically. I thought about the pain of